Dogs have some downright strange habits, licking feet, rolling in mystery smells, or spinning in circles before settling down. But none of these behaviors are random. Science has uncovered some surprising reasons behind them, and some will blow your mind. In this video, we're diving into the weirdest, funniest, and most puzzling things our dogs do. And once you know why, you'll never see your pup the same way again. Let's kick things off with one that's sure to leave you scratching your head. Number 1. Why dogs tilt their head when they hear something. You've seen it before. Your dog hears a sound, tilts their head, and suddenly looks like the most curious creature on the planet. But why do they do this? Well, dogs don't hear the way we do. Their large, movable ears help them pick up sounds from different directions, and tilting their head allows them to fine-tune what they're listening to. But your dog isn't just listening. They're also watching your face. Some studies suggest that dogs tilt their heads to see our expressions better, especially if their snout gets in the way. And if you react with laughter or praise when they do it, you've just reinforced the behavior. That means your dog may keep tilting their head simply because they know it makes you happy. Clever, right? And speaking of unusual habits, here's one you've probably witnessed countless times but never really questioned. Number 2. Why dogs circle before relieving themselves. If you've ever watched your dog spin in endless circles before finally settling down to do their business, you're not alone. This quirky habit actually serves a few important purposes. First, circling helps dogs scan their surroundings, ensuring there are no potential threats before they put themselves in a vulnerable position. It's also a way for them to test the ground, seeking out the most comfortable or stable spot. But some research suggests that dogs might actually be using the Earth's magnetic field to navigate. Studies have found that, when given the choice, many dogs instinctively align themselves along the north-south axis before they go. Curious, isn't it? But circling isn't the only weird thing dogs do when nature calls. Ever notice what happens after they go? It's even stranger than you think. Number 3. Why dogs dig the ground after going to the bathroom. Many people assume that when dogs start digging like little gardeners after doing their business, they're trying to cover it up. But in reality, they're leaving a message behind. Dogs have scent glands in the pads of their paws, and by kicking up dirt, they're spreading their unique scent around the area. It's like leaving behind a little, "Hey, I was here" note for other dogs. It's also a way to mark territory and let others know whose turf they're on. Both males and females do this, and the scent they leave behind can even give clues about their age, health, and emotional state. So, the next time your pup enthusiastically scuffs up your backyard, just know it's leaving its business card. Number 4. Why dogs love rolling in the grass. Ever taken your dog outside only to watch them suddenly drop and roll all over the grass like they've just won the lottery? At first glance, it might seem like pure joy, and in many ways it is. But there's actually more to this quirky behavior than meets the eye. Dogs have inherited this instinct from their wild ancestors. Back in the day, wolves and wild dogs relied on rolling in the grass to mask their scent, making it easier to sneak up on prey without being detected. Even though your pup doesn't need to hunt for survival, that deeply ingrained instinct still lingers. But that's not the only reason. Your dog might be doing it to mark their territory, leaving their scent as a message to other dogs. Or maybe they're trying to get rid of a smell they're not a fan of, like that fancy shampoo you just used on them. Sometimes it's simply about the sheer joy of rolling around, stretching their body, and embracing pure, unfiltered happiness. And next up is a behavior that's equal parts adorable and embarrassing. Get ready for this one. Number 5. Why dogs sniff each other's behinds. Dogs have an undeniable obsession with sniffing butts. Whether it's another dog, a cat, or even a human, they don't discriminate. But when your pup sniffs another dog's behind, it's not just a quirky greeting. It's their way of gathering valuable information. Through scent, they can learn everything from the other dog's identity and mood to what they've been eating. In just a few whiffs, they can tell if the other dog is friendly, anxious, or even a potential mate. And if your dog has ever given you a curious sniff, don't be surprised. They're not being weird, just gathering information the way they know best. To them, your scent is like a personal diary, revealing where you've been, what you've eaten, and even how you're feeling. Are you enjoying these strange yet fascinating dog behaviors? If so, don't forget to subscribe and leave a like. Your support helps the channel grow, and I'd love to bring you even more fun dog facts. Now, let's move on to behavior. Number 6. Why dogs lick your feet? Does your dog ever lick your feet? Many dogs love licking their owner's feet, and while it might seem a little gross to you, to them, it's a feast. Dogs rely heavily on their sense of taste and smell to explore the world. Your feet, especially when sweaty, release salts and natural oils that dogs find incredibly appealing. Licking isn't just a quirky habit, it's how dogs explore the world. Your feet hold a wealth of information, telling your pup where you've been and what you've been up to. But it's not just about curiosity. Some dogs lick as a sign of submission and respect, a trait passed down from their wild ancestors. And of course, there's love. Just like dogs groom each other in a pack, licking can be their way of showing affection and strengthening their bond with you. So while it might tickle or gross you out, your dog's foot-licking obsession is just another quirky way they show their devotion. Number 7. Why dogs run in their sleep? Ever noticed your dog's legs twitching, paws paddling, or even full-on running in the air while they sleep? It's like they're off on an invisible adventure. Just like humans, dogs experience REM sleep, the phase where dreams happen. If your pup is dreaming about chasing a squirrel, playing fetch, or sprinting through the park, their body might act it out with tiny kicks or even soft barks. It's totally normal, and honestly, pretty adorable. But if your dog starts shaking excessively or seems distressed, it might be worth keeping an eye on. Otherwise, just let them enjoy their dreamland adventures. Number 8. Why your dog follows you to the bathroom. This is a very common behavior, and it can happen for a variety of reasons. You close the door, sit down, and yep, there's your dog, waiting like your own bathroom security guard. Why do they do this? Dogs are naturally pack animals, and sticking by your side is just what they do. Some follow out of pure love and devotion, while others have an ingrained instinct to protect you, even in your most private moments. Some breeds, especially Velcro dogs, are known for their extreme attachment to their humans. And if your dog sniffs under the door or whines when you're inside, they might have a bit of separation anxiety. But at least you'll never have to go alone again. Now here's a behavior that might surprise you. Number 9. Why dogs stare at you while doing their business. The phenomenon of your dog staring at you while doing their business is surprisingly common, and of course, there's a reason behind it. Turns out, they're not just being weird. They're actually looking to you for protection. In the wild, bathroom time is a vulnerable moment, and instinctively, dogs rely on their pack. That means you to keep watch. Some dogs also associate eye contact with rewards. If you praise them as puppies for doing their business outside, they might have linked the habit to positive reinforcement, but not all dogs do this. Some more independent pups will handle their business without a second glance. Either way, next time your dog stares at you mid-squat, just know it's a sign of trust. Number 10. Why dogs steal your things and run away. If you've ever caught your dog sneaking off with your socks or clothes, you might think it's just playful mischief. However, there's a deeper reason behind this behavior. Some breeds, like Golden Retrievers and Yorkshire Terriers, are natural-born collectors, instinctively drawn to carrying things in their mouths, including your belongings. For other dogs, stealing isn't about collecting, it's about fun. A swiped sock can instantly turn into an exciting game of chase. And let's not forget the attention seekers. Some pups quickly learn which items make you react the most and use their little heists as a clever way to get you to engage with them. But beyond the playfulness, there's an even deeper reason behind this behavior. It's actually one of the sweetest ways they show their love. Your scent is a source of comfort for your dog, so when they sneak off with your stuff, they're not just being sneaky, they're holding on to a piece of you to feel close, even when you're not around. So, which of these quirky dog behaviors surprised you the most? Let me know in the comments. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe, because understanding your pup's weirdest habits is the first step to appreciating them even more. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.